Hi, I'm Chrissy.
And I'm Kim.
And we're pharmacy students from the University of the Pacific.
Come on!
This week in bug news, while I was on my IM rotation this week, one day on my lunch break, I checked my phone and I got 25 missed calls from Kim. So then I called her back, and all I hear on the other line was, "Ah, Chrissy, save me!" And then the phone cuts off, and I'm going like, what the heck? So I think she's in some kind of emergency, so I had to ask my preceptor to leave early to check on my roommate. And I speed home, I run stop signs, and then I run up to the door, and what do I see? Kim yelling at a spider from 5 feet away.
No, Chrissy, that's wrong. Okay, let me tell you what really happened. So that morning I was having a really bad day, like really bad. So I was making so many mistakes for 2 hours and my preceptor just sent me home for the day. I was so sad. I just wanted to go home and eat a pint of ice cream and like check up on Kim's Facebook page. But when I get home, I see this gigantic spider and it's trying to attack me. I was like almost gonna die, like literally. So I was going to call 911, but I decided that they weren't as reliable as my trusty roommate, Chrissy. So I called her, but she didn't pick up. And it wasn't like 25 times, it was more like 23 times. And then you finally pick up the phone after like 10 minutes, and then I had been yelling for another 10 minutes, and then my phone died. And then you take like what, another 10 minutes to finally come and rescue me. Let's just call it even, yeah.
Let's play our video, Kim. Okay.
Oh, they're home.
Okay, ready? One, two, three. Hi, I'm Chrissy.
I'm Kim.
And we're pharmacy students from the University of the Pacific.
Come on!
We all learned on rotations this week that we need to try harder because we got owned at one of the only presentation this week. My preceptor chewed us all out for not being prepared. So always be prepared, guys.
And it's not like we weren't prepared in that, like, we all read up on the topic and everything, but
we need to know more besides just that. Like when you read something, you know, like you read articles and stuff, and you see all the references. It's like you should read all the references too. It's not just the article.
mm-hmm. Or then when you read like, oh, in pancreatitis, your ALP may be elevated, you have to look at why. Why is your ALP elevated?
What is ALP?
Yeah, what is ALP? What does it stand for? What other diseases will cause ALP to be elevated? And yeah, we didn't know, so we died. And he was so disappointed in us, and I almost cried.
Really?
No.
They were so good!
Yum.
So great. I love free food, especially. So there were 2 CE dinners this past week. The first one was at a Thai place, but it really wasn't Thai food. I guess they changed the menu for the dinner.
It's like Americanized Thai.
It was like Americanized with a little bit of Thai.
Like the curry sauce.
Yeah, that was it.
The curry sauce.
Curry sauce on a steak.
Exactly. Yeah.
But it was a lot of food because it was like 4 courses, and I was done by the second one.
Chrissy was lame, she couldn't finish it. I ate most of mine. Felt like a fatty, but whatever. Okay, and then the second dinner that we went to, oh, so sad. I was starving. Not because there wasn't enough food, but because the resident at the place that I work at, he or she didn't get I guess he or she didn't RSVP to the dinner, so then he or she wasn't able to go.
They didn't know about it.
Yeah, they didn't know about the dinner, and so I felt really bad. So I offered. I was like, "Oh, did you want my leftovers?" And surprisingly, he said yes. So I was like,
He or she.
He or she. He or she said yes. So I was like, okay. So I only ate half my dinner, and I saved the rest for him or he or she.
So nice.
I know, so nice, right? I was so hungry. But I guess he or she worked really hard, and it's the least I can do. So on Friday night, I finally decided to go to Padres. And Chrissy couldn't come because she had something else to do, which you will hear about in like 2 seconds. But yeah, so first we actually had dinner with a bunch of our old friends. Cute picture. We went to BJ's and it was very nice catching up. And then afterwards we decided to go to Padres, which is basically like a bar, club, lounge, all put into one. And yeah, it was very fun, like just a lot of catching up, and I think we're gonna go to Vegas together.
On Friday night, I went to a potluck with my medical team because they all wanted to have a potluck. So even our attending went. It was very interesting, and there was like way too much food. It was so good because everyone's kind of like from a different area. Like there's Persian, Indian, American, everything you can ever think of. So it was really good. There was way too much food. I think we only finished like one thing. And yeah, it was interesting because people just got drunk, and there was like a talent show at one point, and everyone had to go up and do something cool. And then Kim kept texting me to come to Padres, but I got out of the potluck at like midnight, and then I was like, no, I can't do this.
Yeah, I wanted her to be there, but stupid.
I'll come
Stupid
next
Chrissy
time.
was
I'll come
busy.
next time. There's
That's
no
what she
potluck.
said last time.
I was fine on Friday the 13th. Nothing happened to me. I think we both had fun at our respective parties. But at the hospital, there was a tree, like a huge tree branch that fell on 3 cars in front of the parking lot at KMC. And they all happened to be doctors' cars. So I'm sure they can afford it. Yeah. I was out there, and then the nurse was like, this is Dr. Whatever, and Dr. Whatever's car. And I was like, oh my god.
That totally sucks.
And the nicest car was like a Beamer in the middle, and I got the worst speeding out of all 3 cars.
I apologize for the tree. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Friday the 13th, it was cool, like, it was a lot of fun, Friday the 13th, but something very unlucky did happen to me, and it was actually pretty traumatizing. So, as I was walking to Padres, I felt like a little tickle, like on my foot, and like it was reflex. I already knew what it was, so I just kicked my leg, my shoe fell off, and I looked down, and sure enough, it was a cockroach, and it like fluttered, or what's it called, shuffled across into like the side, and I was so freaked out. Like, I was traumatized. And I was with Kennedy and Jane Kim. Hi Jane, hi Kennedy. And they laughed at me. It was not cool. I guess it's pretty, actually, okay, looking back it was pretty funny, but at the time I was very, very traumatized. It was not a good day.
I had to kill our first cockroach in our apartment.
Oh yeah.
Too.
Oh, and I also I killed a bug this week. It was a huge bug, and it was
By yourself?
yeah, because Chrissy wasn't here, so it was either kill it or let it like fly all around. And it was huge. It was this big.
Ew.
It was very black. It was like a moth or
How
something.
did you kill it?
I used Lysol.
I'm surprised I killed it.
I
Did you
sprayed
use up
it.
your can already?
No. I brought it from Stockton too. The good tip for everyone: if you're afraid of bugs, just use Lysol.
Yay, but you finally killed it.
Yeah, and I have a picture. Picture.
How about a round of applause?
Thank you for watching our video this week. Big shout out to Con and Clara for coming to visit us. I hope you come back again. We really enjoyed your company. And to all other people that want to come visit us, our doors are always open, so please come visit us. So yeah, thank you for watching. See you next week. Bye.
Hi everyone, does everyone see this cup right here? Lollipop. Hi Con, where did this cup come from?
It came from Stockton.
Where is the lollipop for Chrissy and Kim?
In Stockton.
Why didn't you bring it with you?
There was not enough room in the car.
That's a lie.
P.S. Please do not listen to anything Con or Clara said. It is not true. Not true. Okay, bye.